day number probably like fucking 1,000, 2,000, probably. Let's see. Let's do a little math here before I get on the interstate. I've been going to the gym for 7 years. Probably train, I would say, 320 days out of the year. Day 2,240 of going to the gym. Just to look like a little skinny bitch. Oh, at least we're strong though, sort of. So, start off with a little bit of a dumbbell shoulder press today. As I told you guys that I would do yesterday. See how that feels. Should feel fairly light. If I was to be a guessing man. But you never know. You could feel fucking heavy as hell today. The gym's one of those things, like, after 2,240 days of going to the gym, you realize that you might go to the gym feeling good. Like, today's gonna be a good fucking day. Like, I'm gonna be strong. I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling it. Everything's feeling good. And then you get there and you're like, fuck, dude, why does everything feel so heavy? Why does everything feel like shit? And then, on the other fucking hand, you got, well, I don't want to go to the, hold on, let me not die real quick. I don't want to go to the gym today, but fuck it, we'll go anyway, type of thing. And then you go, and then it's fucking one of your best lifts you've had in a long time. Oh shit. Got my blinders on, I can't see shit. So it's, it's a weird thing, because today I would say I feel middle ground. I'm not like, whoa, like, bro, I feel fucking good, everything feels good, and I don't feel like shit. It's kind of just middle ground. So I don't really have it's going to be a middle ground lift. It's not going to be like, nah, I think it'll be a good lift. Today will be a good lift. Oh, shit. Yeah, let's see. What else do you learn after 2,240 days of going to the fucking gym? You're never big enough? Yeah, that's one. There you go. Yeah. There's always more that can be gained. There's always more strength that can be gained. There's always a little bit more size that can be gained. So I guess that's kind of a good thing about it. Because if there was like a something like a milestone that you reached, and then after that milestone, like, it didn't matter anymore. Like, oh, okay, cool, I reached the peak of my fitness journey. Cool. Now, that's it. And then it wouldn't be as fun. I mean, going to the gym wouldn't be as motivated. I think it's the potential of, like, getting stronger, getting bigger, looking more aesthetic, going harder, the mindset's better. All of those things make it easy to go to the gym every day. So yeah. So it's not like, I'm not trying to say like, oh, after 2,240 fucking days of going to the gym, that, like, I realized that getting, what am I trying to say here? That you're never big enough. That's not like a depressing thing for me to not, it's not like, you know, like that's so like body dysmorphia or anything like that. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. It's just, you could always be better. You could always have a little bit more gains. So, until you get to a certain point, you know, in age, and then you're going to start to have the reverse effects. You're not going to be like you were when you're like 60. You're not going to be like you were when you're 20, you know. You can still be in really good shape, because I see it all the time. Like, men in their 60s are still fucking in the gym killing it. I see that. And they look really good for their age, too. They take care of themselves. But obviously, as Tom Plotz said, like, in one of his videos, he said kids were asking him, well, Tom, what's it going to be like after you lose all that muscle that you worked so many years to acquire? He's like, muscle's temporary, and life is temporary. It's not all about the muscle. It's about, you know, the mindset that you develop in the gym, and the sacrifices that you made, and all of those things. That's pretty much the character development that the gym provides someone. That's what lasts a lifetime. So that's another reason why to go to the gym. It's all about becoming better. So anyway, that's enough of that rant. I'll be to the gym in like 2 minutes, and I'll see you guys on some shoulder press. So see you then. Alright, so this is the first set. I am doing the 105s first. I decided to skip straight to 105s from 90. I don't know. It just depends on how this feels. If we go to 110s next or 115s. But let me try this out real quick, and then we'll gauge it from there. Oh, we're going up.
Do you want me to help you start it, or do you want to just take it immediately?
I'll go, because it fucks me up when I do my little signature, like.
Okay.
Do you do that when you shoulder press? Or do you just kick up and just go straight up?
I just go straight up.
So you gotta try it. Kick it, reload, like preload.
Dropping it up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to try it then.
Yeah, that helps out so much, dude. Because if I was just a kick up and then try pushing up, it's like when you're doing a squat, when you're down at the big end of a squat and you
kind of.
Yeah, you do that.
One more. I got you.
Oh, fuck that. Oh, dude, you guys missed it. I just did fucking 130s for 10. I forgot to press the record button. Okay. think wearing a hoodie helps you guys be able to hear me better. Especially with the new mic that I got. Instead of me clipping it onto like the hoodie material, like a magnetic, put it through use a magnet for it, and it kind of blocks me breathing. So good sign. I'm just gonna have to order some more hoodies. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, dude, the burn right now is fucking awesome. Holy shit. Whew. All right, let's go do some more shoulder press and little rear delts, and that'll conclude shoulders. I have like an uncomfortably large pump in the fucking deltoids.
Yeah, today's workout was good. We worked up to 115 on shoulder press, and super duper not really that stoked about it, to be honest. It's kind of like it's one of those things where it's cool for like about 10 seconds, and then you're like, all right, well, let's move on to the next thing. What's next? 120s, 125s, 130s. It's the mindset of never really being satisfied. I thought hitting 365 on bench a couple months ago was going to be like, whoa, dude, this is fucking crazy. It was about, that one lasted about a minute of excitement, and then it's kind of like, all right, well, next is 405. And then 405's excitement will probably last for maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. And then it's like, what's next? It's that's how I've always been with the gym. And I think it's a blessing and then a curse at the same time, I feel like. It's because I want that next little milestone. But at the same time, sometimes it's cool to I do look back sometimes and like appreciate the weight that I am moving for, definitely the body weight that I'm at, but also you can't let it really get to your head at the same time. Like, I'm not gonna walk around like, hey guys, fucking look at me, I bench fucking 405 pounds and only weigh 195 pounds or whatever at the point. It doesn't matter, dude. Like, after you put 2,240 days into the gym, you kind of expect to be pushing those sort of weights, and it's not really a big boost of adrenaline when you do hit those weights. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, finally, I finally got to that point. But yeah, I'm happy with how everything's going lately. Gym's been good. Filming's been better. As far as like being comfortable in front of the camera, because shit, dude, I spend all day in front of the camera at this point, because after this, I get off here, I got to film more videos for like the other things that I do, and at some point you kind of just get used to talking to yourself in front of a camera, and it takes time, but I'm still, obviously, there's still more to learn, still more to grow, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I kind of want to touch back on like let's see how if I can speak about this in a way to help you guys understand. But I've been reading a book called Ego is the Enemy, and I've read a little bit of it before, like a few months ago, but I never finished it. And I decided to pick it back up because I heard some very successful man talking about how that's one of his favorite books and it's taught him a lot in his life. And since I picked it back up, I'm looking at it with a different perspective. And ego is definitely an enemy. Having a very large ego can be detrimental to your success and your relationships with people around you. And sometimes people in the gym, it's very easy to fall in that trap of being very egotistical. Sully, quit. Hey, stop it. Chill out. Yeah, you can fall into the trap of being egotistical because you look a certain type of way, or you bench a certain amount of weight, or you squat a certain amount of weight, and then you kind of start to become less relatable to people around you, and you just become more of a fucking asshole, to be honest. Like, no one really cares to be around you at that point. And I feel like sometimes I used to fall into that trap. I've never been very egotistical, I'll admit that. I've always been pretty humble for the things I have done. But there are some times, like, where you start to you boast yourself up a little bit to, I don't know, make yourself, I guess, feel better about yourself. I've done it before, like, plenty of times, but like I've never expressed it too much verbally. It's always like inner thoughts that I have sometimes when I'm like lifting weights or whatever. But yeah, so I'm trying to like take a little bit slightly different approach of just just dropping the ego even more, just letting, because ego can be very deceiving. I know in the book, I'm only like 3 chapters in, so give me some time. We'll talk about it a little bit more into details. I'm still kind of learning about it, but also in the books it talks about like if you talk about all your successes too much, that's kind of your ego talking, and you get some sort of probably spike of like serotonin when you're talking about the things that you're going to do. Like, oh, I'm gonna be building this $1 million business, and I'm gonna be doing this every day, and I'm going to be successful, and I'm going to have a Ferrari one day. And then as you're speaking about it, you're kind of getting that feeling as if you already kind of achieved it. And then you get that satisfaction, like, okay, well, since I talked about it, I don't have to work towards it anymore. That's what the book kind of talks about. It talks about, because there's like this conception of like, well, if you want to manifest something, you got to act as if that thing has already happened, and those things will start to fall place into your life. That's kind of what manifestation is about in a nutshell. And also in this book, it says, well, that can kind of work against you because you're visualizing those events happening in your life, and you're getting that spike of like serotonin and like whatever other chemicals in your body, to make you feel good. And then you're just probably like, well, it almost makes you feel as if you already achieved it, so you don't have to fucking work towards it. So, and that makes a lot of sense to me as well. And also visualizing in a way makes sense to me, but I'm trying to like see like which one is correct, and I'm starting to lean towards more of the ego, just because I feel like when you drop the ego a little bit, you become more relatable, you build better relationships with people around you. And even the Bible talks about it, humbling yourself, being humble, being as if you're like a child. So, yeah, I'm excited to be reading this book. It's definitely making me rethink some things in my own life. So, don't be an egotistical like asshole. I think there's times where you should, maybe spike the ego a little bit. I think in moderation, but just be a genuinely good person. That's it. We need more of those in this day and age. We need more genuinely nice, respectful people. And I think your life will be better I'm not saying be a pushover. Don't be someone that just gets walked all over. Just be a genuinely good person. And what's the thing is, someone, it's like a saying of like, I'll always, I don't know what it is. It's like almost like you'll always show respect unless, okay, I'm not even going to go into I can't remember, so I'm going to butcher it anyway. But yeah, overall, you know, life is better lately. Social media is helping me detox, is definitely reading more, working on things more, feeling more connected with my words. So let me explain that a little bit. Like, it's easier for me to almost make sentences and speak and have more of a clear head, because when you're scrolling all the time, you're thinking about like that next thing, like, oh well, that's a cool video, and you start to think about that video, and then the next video, and it's just like, I feel like it makes it hard to like control your thoughts, and even I don't know. I feel like I became more of a better speaker in just the last 2 days of like not watching social media. Like, it's easier for me to talk about things that actually matter. But I could just be tripping, I don't know. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. We got leg day tomorrow. I know it's been a little bit since I posted leg day because I skipped the last leg day filming session. So we got legs tomorrow, and that's it. So I hope you guys have a good training session, and we'll see you tomorrow for some legs, and then maybe a full day of eating, but we'll see.